Hey folks, and welcome back to MusicalConman plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, this time with a brand new feature called Audio. I did not realize that my microphone was not recording on the last video. I'm staring at my OBS recording software right now, making sure that there are lines bumping up and down when I talk as it records, and all that. It's just, I don't know what it was. Maybe it's because I wonder if I might have accidentally used some Bluetooth earbuds that I was using before, but yeah, I did a great commentary track last time. Gonna keep up the Eden Streak lifestyle for a little bit. So our starting stats, our speed is a little low, our damage is pretty good, our tears are a little low. We're starting with Lil Spewer, and the D10. So the D10 is gonna let us re-roll enemies, which is not very good. But we got a good pill, and hematemesis is not bad. So also using a pill is going to let us... we can't use that on a mini-boss, unfortunately, but that's a great item. The virus, talked about it before. Ooh, it is going to give us a tiny speed downgrade that does suck, but we are also getting... Shoot the whoop! Blarg! I don't know why I made that pirate, but it's pirate now. So Lil Spewer is going to do a random... I mean, not random. From a list of like 4 different effects. Right now it's doing the yellow lemon PP blast. Whew, a little tight there. Those aren't affected by the ground blast. Our tears are pretty low, so it's gonna take a while to break those poops. So I'm just gonna avoid it. Hoping this has enemies in it. Yep, so we can get it charged up again for the boss. Little creep on the floor ought to make quick work of enemies like that. Shoop to Whoop is every other room. We get to do a big old laser blast based on our tier damage, as you can see. With 4.3 damage, it did about half the boss's health, so that's a real positive. We have no idea what our own HP is yet. Because we have Curse of the Unknown, so we're going to find out pretty soon whether we have any red hearts at all. And we're going to find out pretty soon whether Little Horn gives us any good items at all. Oh, well, now we know we have at least 1 red heart. Pretty sure there's nothing else for us to get on this floor. I will shoot a couple fires and poops looking for one more little penny, because having 5 cents would give us a chance to spawn an arcade on the next floor. Side note, I'm really loving this haircut we happen to be rocking on this particular run. It's ugly and particularly good. Give me a penny. Give me a penny. Give me a penny. Hey, game. You know penny. You know about penny? Do you know about gimme? Gimme penny. There we go. Thank you. Had to... By the way, this is a pro Isaac strategy from the wide-ranging professionals scene of people who play this game full time. I've got a lot of connections in the circuit. If there's an item you really want, you can actually increase your odds of it appearing by asking the game if it knows what the word gimme means. It's all about negotiation, communication, and vocabulary checking. Okay, if we can get a single bomb, this is going to be really good. Also, it looks like we started the game with 1 red heart and 2 soul hearts, which is awesome. We're both pretty protected in terms of getting a devil deal, and very able to take a devil deal with 2 red hearts and 2 soul hearts. So if we can get a bomb, 1 bomb, we can really make this run shine. And hey, we can kill these over the walls with stuff like that. We've got 2 keys. Keys are wonderful. I like having keys much more than I like not having keys, but I would also like having bomb. Okay, I want to blast a bunch of these. Hey, got them all. Okay, we have bomb. Do we want bomb and card, or bomb and soul heart? Or we can't get bomb and card. Bomb and soul heart, or bomb and chest? Just because we have so many keys, I want to take the chest. Yeah, it paid itself back with a key. I'm going to use bomb for Tinted Rock rather than guaranteed soul heart, because this could give us a bomb back. No, but it's 2 soul hearts, and I'll take that over. A soul heart or a random red card is Probably the soul heart's better. Whoops. Get past here, get past here. Get into here. Pinking Shears is a good item. I think Shoop to Whoop is better though. Pinking Shears is going to let us clear out bosses really well. But Shoop to Whoop is going to do okay on bosses and do really well on regular rooms. And we could just use it all the time. So that's what we're going to roll with. Especially if we can get something like... Plus Shoop to Whoop has like more potential. If we get something like 9 volt, that would let us use it every room instead of every other room, and then all of a sudden it's just like a permanent damage boost. Whereas Pinking Shears, no matter what, it's going to be every 6 or at least like 5 rooms, and you just can't rely on that as a main part of your strategy. So we're going to blast through here. We're going to see what our devil room is. Shoop to Whoop is going to do a great job on that. As you can see, since Pin is composed of a lot of different segments, it's able to damage every single segment at once. Even though this item sucks, we're going to take it so that we have Devil Deal precedent. We're going to go to the shop because we would love to buy a bomb. A bomb would give us a soul heart and a mystery card. So I'm willing to spend a key and 5 cents for a soul heart and a mystery card, considering where we're at in each of these metrics. Steam sale is good. If I get one more penny, I would love to get it. But do I want to go for one more penny? It's going to take so long to go around this room. Maybe I'll just buy the bomb, and if the red card happens to be 2 of diamonds, we'll come back for it, but otherwise, we can let Steam Sale go off into that good night. Move on through here. A little tight there, but we make it. Get past here. That room can actually be really scary the first few times you do it. But once you've played the game enough, and you just know which patterns to go for, you can do it alright. Okay, lots of bombs. With 4 bombs, we will trade 1 for a key. How the turns have tabled. Trading keys for bombs, trading bombs for keys. We could use the Pinking Shears to get another tinted rock. And I think I'm going to do it, not because I think we need it, but just because I think it'll be a fun showcase. Use that to turn 2 hearts, useless hearts, into very useful bombs. This is going to be a bit of a waste of time, and we're going to waste some health doing it. Did I use this for no reason? I did not use it for no reason. So, using the Pinking Shears is going to give us flying temporarily for the room, and that is going to give us small rock. So the bad news is our speed is absolutely in the dumpster. It's very bad. 0.55 speed is god awful. Or at the very least gosh awful. Whoops. You can see, oh, it's not even the right way. You can see we're a little slow. We would like to be, you know, more in the realm of like 2 speed, which is to say 4 times this fast. But the good news is, our fire rate is good, our damage is quite good, and we have Shoot to Whoop. We're going to go ahead and fight this. Use this, because we'll get a recharge by the end of the room anyway, even though this isn't the spookiest wave. Putting down some yellow creep is actually going to do a decent number on this layout. As you may know, the challenge rooms always spawn like the same set of enemies. So that has the little worms, the big worms, and those. Joker card, that's nice. It'll guarantee us a devil deal at some point. We're going to save our key for a item room, or if we get some more money, a shop. And a little creep on the ground for those. That was a little unfortunate, and that was completely my own fault. We will blast you. Even though we've spent a lot of time clearing rooms we might not necessarily need to clear and just have very low speed, we're still moving through this clip. We're still at 8 minutes on the caves one, which isn't super fast, but it is also not super slow. That's going to give us a better fire rate, which is pretty nice to have, and occasionally it will give us a chance to shoot a razor blade that does extra damage. God, we walk slow. Why do we walk so slow? And the answer is because we started slow, and then we intentionally chose to take items that made us slower. Okay, so now we've got enough keys to go to the shop. sorry, enough money to go to the shop before we go to the item room. You can see Shoop-de-Whoop is just really good at... Oh god, we're so slow. Shoop-de-Whoop is really good at helping us just clear half of our regular rooms just about instantly. So that's really helping us keep up the pace here. Oh my gosh, I dodged so slow, I almost got hit. I have just noticed that we do have a positive luck stat, which is nice. If only there was some way I could have seen that coming, like if the enemies moved slowly in a straight line towards me. God, this game is just so brutal sometimes. Okay, we will take Sackhead. That's going to be a pretty nice investment. Whenever we would drop a coin, we have a chance... would receive a coin, we have a chance for it to drop a sack instead. And that just turns into a lot of resources pretty quickly. But yeah, our chance to shoot a Razor Blade is going to be based on our luck stat, so now that we have the apple, we do have a actual reason to care about the fact that we have almost 1 luck instead of, 0 like most characters start with. Or, as some characters start with, negative. The Keeper, for example, starts with a -2 luck, which can make it really hard to get keys and bombs and coins early on. Just a rough gamut. So we got a sack there, it's turning into a key and a hermit card. Joker card is better than hermit card unless we use the Joker card on this floor, which we might. I would not be averse to using a hermit card to skip boss rush, if we make a quick pace to do so, and if we use the Joker card on this floor. If we don't use the Joker card on this floor, I wouldn't mind using it to skip boss rush, but we'll probably, use it between now and then for a floor where we didn't get a double deal. I have taken damage a good few times, and it is a little tricky to remember what our health is, but our damage is just so nice that it's hard to stay mad. Got a battery there even. Blast you. Wow, that is nice. Feels good. Okay. Got an extra battery. We are going to get that hermit card, and we're going to do a quick Joker. Krampus. Enjoy that fresh battery. No, you even got to shoot at us exactly once. That's so cute. Lump of Coal is going to make it so that our tears do more damage the further they are from us, or the longer they've traveled in the air, like in terms of amount of time. And that is going to be actually going to synergize with Shoop-de-Whoop, I believe, like Brimstone and other lasers of that type. It is going to get wider and I think do more damage as the beam travels further away from us. Just doing a quick check to make sure my microphone is recording. You can maybe understand why I might be a little paranoid. Oh, and something I think I explained in the last run's audio, which, apparently didn't make it into the final cut, is that I am now recording without worrying about running out of space, because I am now recording onto my new 128 gigabyte SD card that I decided to pick up. Okay, so if we wanted to be beating... Oh my god. I'm so slow. My normal dodging. I gotta plan ahead more, because I can't react nearly as quickly. It's as if I'm slower somehow. Also, wow, I had a lot of health before, and I have lost a lot of it without a good reason. Yeah, figured that was coming. But did not actually dodge, so wow. Thrown away a lot of... What's that, 2 hearts? Unfortunately, that would be helpful if we had red hearts, but is not now. Oh my gosh. Oh, did we get hit by the bullets, or did we just run into that run? I would hate to die just in such a strong run just because I took a bunch of little hits because I'm so slow. This might be a reminder to me not to let my speed stat get so low, even if I really like the damage, because wow, is this rough. And Virus, also I haven't been remembering to use Virus at all, which could be giving me a lot of health. As you all may know, anytime we touch an enemy, we'll poison them, and there are a few enemies, some ones we've gone through in this run even, where, okay, this is going to be a little trickier. Okay, we can still get through it, even with low speed. There are some enemies you can touch without taking damage. These are not some of them. Some of the flies are, not those ones. We're going to go ahead and take out the red fires, because right now, if a red fire shoots at us while we're close to it, we're not going to be able to dodge. This will re-roll all the pickups on the floor, and I think we're going to go ahead and just do that now. Joker card is great. We're going to save that over the Hermit card. Hermit card wouldn't be bad, but Joker card gets us somewhere we might not otherwise be able to go to. Oh my gosh. Get out of the way of it. Okay, and blast him. And here we go. We have not found another pill since the first floor. Probably should have gotten my item charge before going into a big room, because going into a big room does give you 2 item charge with respawn, which is to say we can use it on this room and we get it right back after we finish. Oh, buddy. Oh my god. Oh, this run is starting to hurt a little bit. And I'm not saying I couldn't have avoided a lot of this damage, but wow. Am I missing the speed stat? Give me health. Give me health. Give me health. Give me health. That's health. We'll take it. Because otherwise, if a champion enemy or a boss hit us, we could, just die right away. And that would be sad. And blast you. We'll move through here and blast you. I know what we can do here. Haha, we can take damage, then use on the thing we don't mind taking damage, then use the invincibility from that to touch the enemy without taking damage because of enemy touching. Oh no. Okay, we managed to trap it on the other side of the pit. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Okay. Let's see what we get here. A room where we really would like to have shoot to whip, actually. Because, like Larry Jr., this thing would just be... Or Pin, we destroyed last time. Also Larry Jr., but we haven't fought him yet. This thing would be completely destroyed. Polydactyly is going to let us hold the Joker card and the World card. We are going to take... Do we want to live, or do we want to feel good? Wait a second, we can do both. So that took us to 0 HP, but we used the book before we died. The question is, do we want to keep the book, or do we want to keep Shoot to Whoop? And frankly, as fun as Shoot to Whoop is, I just can't turn down the book, especially when Sackboy is going to give us so much health. And, sorry, when I say Sackboy is going to give us so much health, what I mean is Sackboy is going to give us a lot of batteries, and we can turn those batteries into health. I would love to get 15 cents so that I can buy an item from this shop with a reroll machine, but choosers shouldn't be beggars. We should all. No one should be beggars. We should have what we need to survive. Oh, I think my roommate's getting home, so I may even put this run on pause and consider resuming it at a later time. Spoonbender is nice. Homing shots is, not a world-changing effect, just nice to have. Okay, invincibility is good to have in a future room. And we're gonna go ahead and get a little extra health here, pick up an extra card. And, oh my gosh, then we have to walk all the way back to the boss. Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and pause the run here, pick it up later, and I'll go say hey to my roommate with whom I have agreed to have dinner. Catch you all around. Hey, welcome back from the pause. I have said hello to mate of room. Since we have the world card, we do know that this is a secret room here, and now we just have to walk through the rest of the floor. Slowly, slowly. So, oh hey. I'm not going back for a hermit card. It's 17 minutes, and our speed is this. We're not going to make it to boss rush. Even if we tried real hard, it would be pretty difficult. We have the damage to go fast. It is just completely about the whole speed issue. Alright. We've got a bunch of money. We've got more health, so with that I will go in here. Give me some of that. Give me none of that. Oh. If you ask why I ran into that, it's because I was looking at my shade. The pitch black buddy following me around instead of looking at my own self. Let's use our one bomb here. And please drop. Oh my gosh, why do I do that? Don't die. Don't die like this. Okay. Give me that health. What a terrible way to die that would have been. Like, not that, 3 is not a massive win streak, but if we want to build a decent win streak, we cannot do it by just giving up 3 wins on stuff like that. There's just going to be a tears up. Oh, I don't think it's actually going to provide anything for us, unfortunately. That's an item that makes it so your tear rate increases the longer you fire continuously in one direction. Oh yeah, see, it is. So the longer we hold left, you can see our tear rate number on there decreases. But for Mom's Knife, your tear rate number is irrelevant while you're not firing, so it doesn't really matter. I would love to get some health. I just need to clear 2 more rooms without taking damage, or get it from that. Hey, there's a bomb. Don't kill me. Oh, I did not even notice. Oh, drop that, drop that, drop that. I did not even notice. That was a tinted rock, which could have tried to blow up there. Okay, we could get health right now. We're just going to try and clear 1 more room. That's fine. Holy card. That'll give us a little holy mantle. So now we can take a hit, and I'm pretty sure that lasts, it's only for the current room. Still, that white heart will soak up 1 hit, even if we get hit right now. And, oh, we have bombs that we could use for tinted rocks. Okay, we have health now. We have probably more health now. We've already gotten small rocks, so all we can get from these is bombs, keys, and soul hearts. Give me another battery from here, why don't you? I'll take it. Better than the 1 penny it might have otherwise been. I think this is a good enough... We do have a good enough amount of money that it would be nice to check out a shop. But, wow, oh wow, do I not want to, considering how slow we are. We're going to check that nearby room. Oh, where's the other one? Come here. Homing. Finish it off. We're going to check this one up to the top for a shop. And if we can't pull that off, I don't know if we want to go all the way to the bottom. I'd love a shop, but okay, thank goodness we found one. Walking is occurring at a painful speed. I think we buy a soul heart here. Double bombs is nice, but not anything to write home about. Bible is not good enough. Habit is good. It's going to charge up our active item, which in this case is Satanic Bible, and we're actually not going to take blank card there because blank card Joker is good to get devil deals every floor, but Satanic Bible is just a really solid item, and with such low speed, we really do need all the health we can get because we're just going to keep getting hit. Thank goodness that the knife is able to go through the mask without getting blocked by the front of it. Extra trinket spot, and we'll use this Joker card. Death's List is a pretty good item. And we're going to take it. It's going to give us some nice bonuses, and hopefully it'll give us a speed. Because I'm feeling good about our health right now, we're going to buy that just because it contributes to some transformations. I'm thinking mostly the Bookworm transformation, but it might... There's a chance, I honestly don't remember, it might contribute to the Leviathan transformation. That's not worth fighting for. Even if we could kill 2 bosses quite easily, it's still not. So what Death's List is going to do is... Luck down is no good. As I've explained before, puts a skull over an enemy. Kill that enemy, skull appears over another one. Kill that enemy. And so on for all the enemies in the room in the order it wants you to, and you get a bonus. It might be a key or a bomb or a coin or a permanent stat upgrade. So hopefully that's going to give us some tiers up. We'll take a random item. 99 bombs. I'll roll with it. So this is the blood one. Okay, so the blood one shoots a long line, and it doesn't stay, it just does brief damage and then leaves a lasting puddle. Oh my gosh. So we're going to have to bait these out. Oh no. Oh no. You can see Habit doing some work there. I don't want these items. I want a different one. Those look bad. I didn't even get it. I will re-roll for a half-price item. Because why not? If we're going to take random items, we might as well take twice as many random items. Okay, that's not amazing, but it's fine. With 99 bombs, I think we've got plenty of reason to just re-roll for 7-cent items. Mystery Gift is going to give us an item from a random, from the item pool of where we are. We got 9 Volt, which would have been a great with, well, it could still be great with Compost, because then every room we could double our flies. But can I afford to give up HP on this run of all runs? And the answer is I don't think so. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to give up Shoot to Whoop. We're going to have to give up Compost, as fun as they are. Because we have no speed. We're so slow. I guess the title of the video will have to be something related to slowness. I'll take this now. What is something slow? 99 bombs. We definitely blow these up. We could go with a Glacial. Moving at a glacial pace. Speaking of glaciers, I need to come up with some cool penguin ideas. I happen to be running a role-playing campaign for a few friends in which I have made all of my players be penguins. When we are... Oh, what? How did that not count as killing everything in the right order? Okay, so this is going to be Mom. Red Mom is going to stomp a lot. We're going to knife a lot. It's going to be a good partnership. We'll go north as usual. We'll take the Devil Deal. We will probably take both items. They are mysteries, but like... Okay, that's not very good. Shovel does not help us, but it does give us 1 crawl space. At least the Polaroid is going to give us invincibility, and that's the Bookworm transformation. So now, it's not a huge thing, but every knife we shoot has a chance to be a double knife. That is not a trinket that is really worth taking a lot of risk for. Oh, that's interesting. Coming out of the crawl space put us back in the boss room instead of the devil room. Okay, well, I would like to blow that buddy up, but we will definitely take damage to do it. So maybe if we get a little more health, I'll feel better about doing that. I'm drowsy is fine. I will take this for 3 red chests. Wasn't worth it, but we are, as you can see, the bosses this spawns are not going to be a huge threat to us. Homing is actually going to do its part in mowing through that. It has a bunch of different pieces, and usually when you're fighting it with Mom's knife, you destroy any of them instantly, but then it just barely misses all the others. Kill them in order when it's convenient, but don't go that much out of your way. I'll do that. Well, that kills them all anyway. With such low health, am I now going to do this? Yeah, probably. Yeah, there's no way to dodge that. Without flying. With flying, you could maybe hide on top of the rocks at the very north of the room. Hey, that gave us a shot speed upgrade, which is not the permanent stat upgrade we were looking for, but if we keep beating rooms, and we sometimes beat them with Death's List, this room is annoying enough that I'm just going to go ahead and kill them all. You know what? Homing is really helping us hit enemies we wouldn't otherwise have hit. I think it's always better to miss out on Death's List than to, you know, take damage trying to make it happen. Because sometimes we take damage when we're not even trying to make it happen. So, I'm treating Death's List as less of a, like, oof, that's rough, thing I'm trying to do every room, and more as something that, you know, if we enter a room with 5 enemies, we have a and kill them randomly, we still have, like, a small chance to kill them in the right order. And every time we enter a room with only 1 enemy, we get a bonus. So that's why, like, even if you don't think you can do Death's List in order on purpose or don't want to, it's still going to give you some nice benefits on its own, like this room. Unfortunately, we accidentally killed the little one, so we weren't able to get the bonus. But that's a room with only one enemy where, hypothetically, you could get a guaranteed bonus, and you saw how well that worked. Glacial pace. Absolutely glacial. Okay, I will use a bomb and a key for each of these. If I really wanted to use my bombs as efficiently as possible, I could use a key to open that, push it over here, and then use the same bomb to open both of them. Able is a bad trinket, but we're going to take Samson's Rage and Blind One. We're going to kill these both in order, and you see we got a nickel for it. And that's useless for us, but what if it wasn't useless? That would be pretty nice. This battery charge is going to be an extra soul heart drop for us, so that's a plus. I don't know if I mentioned what the 9-volt does, by the way. For any active item that has to charge up, 9-volt makes it so that instead of starting at 0, it starts at 1. So now, instead of being on a recharge of 6, it's on a recharge of 5, which is a nice upgrade. The habit is going to make it so whenever we take damage, it'll fill up one slot of our battery. So with stuff, you can see that's giving us a lot of survivability. We were lucky enough to be able to, that the order we wanted to kill the enemies in was pretty much the order the boss spawned them in. So I think we got a damage bonus for that, actually. Marbles isn't really what we want. I mean, it's nice, but all of these trinkets suck. Unfortunately, we did not get a devil deal, but we have a good chance to get one on this floor. Hopefully we can actually save up some HP to use for it. We are getting a lot of HP, and boy, are we spending a lot of HP. Still have not gotten a speed upgrade. Luck down is not really what I'm looking for, game. Well, I took the tick by accident, but it's actually pretty good here. Health up is fine. The question is, do I want to use it? And I think the answer is no, because right now, when we get hit, we have our Polaroid bonus. And as far as like an extra hit to keep us alive, I'm holding a 2 of Hearts card, so if we ever get low on health, I can use that. That'll fill the red heart container up. And then we could also do that to make it sellable, because you can't actually sell a heart container to the devil if it has nothing, if none of them have anything in them. Okay, that's a nice red chest. Wow, we're slow, but wow, we have damage. Come here. You can see it's, even the slowest variation of Chubb is still faster than us, but our damage is faster than it. Daddy Longlegs is a good item, worth fighting 2 easy bosses for. See, it's even helping out already. Alright, there we go. Oh, 3 bosses? Okay. I can handle that, I think. Alright, I think I've said most of what I have to say about the run, so why don't I talk about something else? I think in the secret episode, never to be released because it wasn't recorded, what hit me? I talked about giraffes. I was trying to think of something to say, and I decided I would say that, what if we were all giraffes? Because can you imagine how that would change, like, you might be thinking that would change every aspect of our lives, and you're almost correct, because the real answer is it would change exactly one aspect of our life. Our lives would be pretty much exactly the same, except for hugging. Because without arms, you're not going to be able to do a traditional hug. Like all your, oops, accidentally filled that up. But we'll take a Joker card and a 2 of Hearts. We don't need a double card. So all the ways you're used to hugging are, I'm assuming you, the listener, are a human, which might be a little human-centric of me, but Google does give me access to analytics for my YouTube viewers, and I can confidently say that statistically, most of you are human. But the thing is, we're used to hugging with arms. You have the arms, you put the arms, you squeeze the arms. Giraffes, they have front legs, and I'm not saying you couldn't wrap your front legs around another giraffe and, show affection, although they might take it the wrong way. Why don't we just go to Delirium? This seems fun. Forget the other floors. Let's go fight a final boss. We're gonna use the Joker card here. Do we want Delirium itself? Well, I believe that's another active item, so we wouldn't be able to keep it. This is... Yeah, we don't have any familiars we love. Let's sacrifice them and receive an exchange. Cambion Conception, which is going to give us little benefits every time we get hit. Which is nice, because wow, are we certainly getting hit. Let's pick a look we like. That's good. That's pretty good. I like anything with the sack head. I like the stuff sticking. That's kind of gruesome. Ooh. It brings back our original hair. Okay, if I can... Our original hair is good. That's pretty good. But I keep rolling. I like the bloody face. That's pretty much what we started with. And I gotta say, it's a classic. But... no. That has our original hair and the bag and a bloody face with the tick. Like, that has a lot of my favorite things going on. And cute little horns. So our goal is going to be to complete this floor with a lot of safety and ideally have a full bar of health going into the Delirium fight. Because although we have a lot of damage, we're going to have a really hard time dodging Delirium's attacks because Delirium moves and attacks quickly. And we just are not able to dodge. You know what? I said the title of this episode was Glacial, and now that I think about it, I actually quite like that title. Look at that little pentagram on the back of our skull. It's so good. I really like Glacial as a title because, you know, not only do we move real slow, but the other half is also true. We hit like a glacier. Like, our damage is real good, and if you get catched by us, which is how the cool kids say caught now. Thanks, shot speed. That's exactly what I wanted to move faster, is my knife. If we get catched by an enemy, it's easy. Easy for them to catch us. But if an enemy is catched by us, well, we just take them to Pound Town, which is a wonderful city in northwestern Nebraska, in which enemies in the Binding of Isaac are just absolutely obliterated in every possible way. Including, yes, if you were wondering, sexually, although I didn't necessarily want this video to go blue, but if you're asking, I'm not going to deny the truth, because I don't think we need to be squeamish about these things. So, we've got a full battery charge here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, just to get back to where we were. Wow, our speed is bad. For perspective, I would prefer that to take about, maybe 5 seconds. We do have a stars card here, so the first time we find out where Delirium lives, we can actually teleport right out, go fight some other bosses, get some more health. I actually would love to get a few boss items here because... no, that's my own fault. A decent few... all the bosses we're going to kill here are going to give us items from the boss item pool, and a lot of those items are able to give us speed ups. Contract from Below is just going to give us double drops of any kind, which could be double sacks, and therefore double batteries, so that's pretty good. That's not a speed up, but is a damage up. Let's be honest, I'm never coming back for that battery. Do you remember how long it took me to walk 2 rooms? That's going to be like 6 rooms away from anywhere I actually am. Do I want to spend a full minute or 2 of my life just to get that 1 extra health when we can get more pretty easily? Not unless we need it. You saw I got hit and that charged my item, and I used it instantly so that we could just barely get that next charge of the room. Although it's moot because then I decided to just use the battery right away. So Stars card will teleport us out of the Delirium fight, which this also isn't. Get rid of all these little ones before they break their chains and come at us. Homing is going to let us get that. Crown of Light is pretty good. It's going to give us bonus range and, most importantly, a lot of bonus damage until the, well, double damage until the first time we get hit in our new room. So between Succubus and Crown of Light, we're now at 3 times our normal damage. So our normal damage is 8.27. We're multiplying that by... If I was never going to come back for that battery, why didn't I take it? Was that the same battery? Trying again. These are a lot of great questions. If you're not going to come back for it, why not just use it? That's one great question. With a lot of relevance to off. Checking the time real quick. Got plenty of time before it's dinner time. Unfortunately, Death's List has not really given us anything we care to have. It gave us a shot speed up several times, and if I could just take one word out of that equation, I would really love it. Nickel doesn't do it for me. You know what, at this point in the run, if we got a speed upgrade, I'm not even sure if I would take it. I'm just... 0.55 speed is where I live now. One of these pills could be a speed up. Feels like I'm walking on sunshine. It's pretty good. We don't need 2 of Hearts anymore because we don't have a red card container to use it with. I'm taking the Feels Like I'm Walking on Sunshine card because it's a few seconds of invincibility. And with Mom's Knife, we can actually do a lot of damage against a boss. Like, for example, Delirium with that, if it stays near us. So, now we're gonna blow this up, I guess. Okay, now we're full on HP, and we have a battery charge, so we have effectively 13 health. Well, more than that, actually, because over the 12 times we get hit, it would refill the habit twice. And then we could get hit a few. Because 9 volt makes it actually only 5, at least that would take... so we'd get hit once, then we'd be back up to 12. Then we'd get hit 10 more times, and that would fill us up 2 more times, so then we'd be at 4 HP. So we wouldn't be able to refill it an extra time, but it'd be pretty close. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was my bad. Honestly, I have not really seen this room that many times before, which is remarkable considering the amount of time I've played this game. This must be a room from Shoal. Oh my gosh, that was a true display of skill. Just really good choices all around. Okay. Blue baby fight, we can take care of that. With alacrity and grace. No speed upgrades, of course, because that's not what this game is about. Okay. Don't walk into lasers here. Stand on the... Oh, I thought that spot was safe to span. Spafe to stand. But apparently you gotta be right in the correct place. We will get a couple extra healthies right here. We're starting to get to the point where I don't know if I would teleport out of a Delirium fight as long as we have full health, because I don't know how much, like, if a couple extra boss items is worth getting teleported randomly and having to walk all the way across this massive floor. Like, suppose we get a boss item that helps us kill Delirium faster. That's nice. Will it help us kill it 3 minutes faster? Because that's what it feels like it would take. Or cost us. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm not dodging anymore, which is a new strategy that, you know, players in the pro circuit that I am very well connected in, obviously. I can name a lot of pro Binding of Isaac players who I personally know, like, you know, figures and individuals, organizations, you know. I could tell you the names of these people, and they would definitely say that they know me too, and that's why I'm, you know, being so open and honest about people like, them. You know, them. Your close friends. Them. Lovers is not really helpful for us. Mask of Infamy. So the only thing we're missing... what did that give us? It gave us a stat upgrade of some kind. It wasn't damage. It wasn't luck. It wasn't... I don't think it was shot speed or range. What did it give us? Certainly wasn't speed. I have no idea what bonus that gave us. It must have been range. Because the others seem familiar, like familiar numbers. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to trek all the way across the floor. Oh my gosh. Hey, Delirium is randomly changing stuff around, and that's cool and fun, and could you randomly change it so that I'm at you? Okay, we are at maximum possible health. Full hit points with a full battery charge. 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Okay, let's check the big room, because there's more chances for a boss room to be next to that. Oh my, it's going to splinter off into other stuff. I'm going to use that to turn one of our gray soul hearts into a black heart. I think we're going to get this recharged before the big boss. And black heart, you know, protects the same amount as a soul heart. Okay, this is Delirium. The recharge we'll get from this is actually... the one battery charge is actually not going to make a difference in effective health. So, where you're at, even though we're one charge away, this is still going to let us take the same amount of hits as we otherwise would. Wow. Look at that health bar go down. And with Walking on Sunshine, we're going to be able to walk next to it and just blast it. You can see I froze for a minute there. Polaroid is going to let us be invincible for a moment. Okay, you know what? This boss fight is going to be just fine, because I did forget that Polaroid is going to give us permanent invincibility as long as we have 1/2 heart or less of red health remaining. And since we have no red hearts whatsoever, every time we get hit, we're invincible for a few seconds. I'm going to say like 3, or maybe it's 2.5. And I just think we have, with our damage, we can survive for more seconds than Delirium can. So that's going to be the end of this run. We have officially beaten the final boss yet again. I'm going to hop into that chest, call it another win. 4 wins is starting to be a win streak of some kind. We're going to go ahead and stop recording, make sure my mic is working, and call it a good run. It's a good run. Bye.